Welcome back to Modify Yourself. Before you listen any further, pause for a second, take a deep breath, because what you are about to hear is not just motivation, it's a reminder of who you really are and what you've been delaying for far too long. There is a moment in every life that decides everything, not the moment of success, not the moment of failure, but the moment you start ***. Most people miss that moment, not because they are lazy, not because they are stupid, but because they are afraid of being bad at the beginning, afraid of being judged, afraid of failing before they even succeed, and that fear silently steals years from their life. Let me ask you something honestly. How many ideas have you buried inside your mind? How many dreams did you postpone with the excuse of one day? How many times did you wait for the perfect time, the perfect mood, the perfect conditions? And how many times did that perfect moment never come? The truth is painful, but powerful. Nothing changes until you start. Nothing moves until you move. Nothing improves until you take the first step. The power you are looking for is not hidden in motivation videos, books, or advice. The power is in starting even when you feel unready. You don't need confidence to start. Confidence is built ***. After ***, you start. You don't need clarity to start. Clarity comes *** from *** starting. You don't need permission to start. Life doesn't give permission slips. It rewards action. Look back at your life. Every strong version of you began as a weak version. Every confident version of you began as a nervous version. Every successful version of you began as a confused beginner. You didn't magically become better. You became better because you started when you were not ready. Most people wait until they feel ready, but readiness is a lie. You will never feel fully ready. There will always be fear. There will always be doubt. There will always be reasons to delay. And if you wait for fear to disappear, you will wait forever. Starting is not about being fearless. Starting is about moving *** with fear ***. It's about doing it while your hands are shaking. It's about taking the step even when your heart is racing. It's about choosing growth over comfort. Comfort is seductive. Comfort tells you to stay where you are. Comfort whispers you can start tomorrow. Comfort convinces you that you still have time, but comfort is dangerous. Comfort slowly turns dreams into regrets. Comfort keeps people average. Comfort kills potential quietly, without noise. You were not born to be comfortable. You were born to grow, and growth demands discomfort. Growth demands action. Growth demands that you begin before you feel prepared. Think about this. If you start today, 1 year from now you will thank yourself. But if you don't start today, 1 year from now you will blame yourself. Time will pass anyway. The question is, will you grow with it, or will you stay stuck watching others move forward? Every master was once a beginner who didn't quit. Every powerful story begins with a small, messy, imperfect start. Nobody starts great. They become great by starting. Your first step doesn't have to be big. It just has to be real. A small step taken today is more powerful than a perfect plan never executed. Progress beats perfection every single time. Stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. Discipline starts with a decision, and the first decision is to start even when you don't feel like it. You might be thinking, what if I fail? Let me tell you something important. Failure is not the opposite of success. Not starting is. Failure teaches you. Failure sharpens you. Failure prepares you. But not starting leaves you exactly where you are, year after year, wondering what if. Failure hurts, yes, but regret hurts more. Regret stays. Regret whispers at night when everything is quiet. Regret reminds you of the chances you didn't take. Don't let your future be haunted by the version of you who was too afraid to begin. You don't need to see the entire path. You just need to see the next step. Life reveals itself to those who move forward. Doors open after you walk, not before. Starting changes your identity. The moment you start, you are no longer just someone who dreams. You become someone who acts, and that shift changes everything. Action builds belief. Action builds confidence. Action builds momentum. Momentum is powerful. Once you start moving, it becomes easier to keep going. The hardest part is always the beginning. The moment you break that resistance, everything changes. Don't underestimate the power of starting small. Small actions, repeated daily, create massive transformation. One page a day becomes a book. One workout a day becomes strength. One honest effort a day becomes a new life. You don't need approval. Not everyone will support your start. Some will laugh, some will doubt. Some will project their own fears onto you. Let them. Their opinions don't define your destiny. Your actions do. Remember this. The people who criticize you for starting are often the same people who are too scared to start themselves. Don't let the fear of others stop your growth. You owe it to yourself to try. You owe it to the younger version of you who dreamed without limits. You owe it to the future version of you who is counting on the decisions you make today. This is your moment, not tomorrow, not next year, now. The power of starting is available only in the present. Yesterday is gone, tomorrow is uncertain, but right now you have a choice. Choose courage over comfort. Choose action over excuses. Choose progress over perfection. Choose to start. Start with what you have. Start where you are. Start imperfectly, but start. Even if no one claps for you in the beginning, keep going. Applause comes later. Validation comes later. Results come later. First comes commitment. There will be days you doubt yourself. Days you feel slow, days you feel behind. Those days don't mean you should stop. They mean you are human. Keep moving. Don't quit just because it's hard. Hard means you're growing. Don't stop because it's uncomfortable. Discomfort means change is happening. Starting rewrites your story. It turns fear into fuel. It turns excuses into lessons. It turns potential into reality. You are capable of more than you think, but you will never discover your true strength by standing still. So right now, make a decision. Not an emotional promise, a real decision. Decide to take the first step today. Decide to begin, even if it's small. Decide to show up for yourself. This is your call to action, not just to listen, not just to feel inspired, but to move. After this video ends, do one thing that moves you closer to the life you want. One action, one step, one start. Because the power you've been waiting for is not coming from outside. It's already inside you. It activates the moment you start. This is modify yourself. And your journey doesn't begin when you feel ready. It begins the moment you decide to start. Welcome back to Modify Yourself. Before anything else, let me ask you to stay with me, not just with your ears, but with your heart. Because this message is not for everyone. This message is for the version of you that feels stuck, tired of waiting, tired of dreaming without action, tired of knowing deep inside that you are meant for more. There is a quiet pain that many people carry. It's not failure, it's not rejection. It's the pain of knowing you could have done more, but you didn't start. That pain doesn't scream, it whispers, it follows you every day. And slowly it turns dreams into doubts. The power of starting is underestimated because it looks small. A step seems insignificant compared to the mountain. A beginning looks weak compared to success. But every powerful life you admire, every story that inspires you, every person you look up to, they all began with a moment that felt ordinary, uncertain, and uncomfortable. No one starts feeling powerful. Power is earned through action. You don't wake up one day confident, disciplined, and fearless. You build those traits by starting when you are none of those things. Think about how many times you told yourself, "I'll start when I have more time. I'll start when I feel confident. I'll start when things calm down. But life never calms down. There is always something, another responsibility, another excuse, another delay, and suddenly years pass. Starting is not about having everything figured out. It's about trusting yourself enough to begin without guarantees. Life does not reward certainty. Life rewards courage. Fear will always be there. Fear doesn't disappear when you start. It transforms. It becomes focus. It becomes respect for the journey. It becomes strength. But fear only loses power when you move forward despite it. You see, the mind is designed to protect you, not to grow you. It prefers the familiar over the meaningful. It chooses safety over purpose. That's why starting feels heavy. That's why resistance shows up, not because you're weak, but because you're about to grow. Every time you delay starting, you reinforce the belief that you can't. Every time you start, even in a small way, you prove to yourself that you can. And self-belief is built through evidence, not affirmations. You don't need a miracle, you need momentum, and momentum starts with movement. Look at your current life. It is the result of past starts, or past delays. Your future will be shaped by what you choose to begin today. The most dangerous lie you can tell yourself is I have time. Time is not guaranteed. Energy is not permanent. Opportunity doesn't wait forever. The cost of waiting is invisible at first, but devastating in the long run. Starting today doesn't mean everything will be easy. It means everything will be worth it. There will be moments when you feel alone in your journey, moments when progress is slow, moments when you question yourself. Those moments are part of becoming someone stronger. Do not confuse difficulty with failure. Starting teaches you resilience. It teaches you patience. It teaches you self-respect. Because every time you show up, even imperfectly, you send a message to yourself. I matter. My dreams matter. Many people want change, but few want responsibility. Starting means taking responsibility for your life. It means accepting that no one is coming to save you, and that realization is not scary, it's empowering, because if no one is coming to save you, then you are the one who can change everything. You don't need to compare your beginning to someone else's middle. Comparison kills progress. Your journey is yours. Your pace is yours. The only thing that matters is that you move forward. Every day you start again, you win. Even if yesterday was messy, even if you failed before, starting again is strength, not weakness. Remember this deeply. Action creates identity. When you start acting like someone who takes responsibility, your mindset follows. Your habits follow, your confidence follows. Waiting keeps you stuck in imagination. Starting pulls you into reality, and reality is where growth happens. Don't underestimate the compound effect of small beginnings. One decision can shift the entire direction of your life. One brave moment can break years of hesitation. Your past does not define your start. Your fear does not disqualify you. Your doubt does not mean you are incapable. It means you are standing at the edge of change. You were not created to live on the edge forever. You were created to jump, to learn, to adapt, to rise. Every time you choose to start, you reclaim your power. Power over excuses, power over fear, power over the version of you that almost tried. Let this be the moment you stop collecting motivation and start collecting actions. You don't need to be perfect to be consistent. You don't need to be great to be disciplined. You just need to be brave enough to begin. So here is your call to action. When this video ends, don't scroll, don't delay. Do something small but meaningful. Write the first line, take the first step, make the first move. Start the thing you keep thinking about. Not tomorrow, not someday, today. Because the power of starting is not loud. It doesn't announce itself, but once you use it, everything changes. This is modify yourself. and your transformation begins the moment you decide to start.